Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your co-pilot into the universe of Chinese. We are going to continue on this journey of learning just a little bit a day. Yesterday, we talked about a beautiful phenomenon about a girl looking around and her eyes with distinctive blacks and whites, well, at least the Asian pair of eyes, are making you feel like you were shone upon by her brilliance from the eyes. Okay, so today we're going to continue with the character 顾 in 环顾四周. Okay, 顾 is the same look, and yesterday we talked about it's like a look like a bird, that you have the peripheral vision expanded by actually moving your head and looking around. So that's the look around kind of look. 环, it points out the act of how to 顾, right? Because it's looking around, and 环 exactly is this around thing. 环 came from this structure of left and right. Left is the symbol of jade, because you can see often the Chinese character of this three horizontal, but the last one kind of going upward, simply for the ease of your writing language, right? When you're writing, you go from the left structure, and then when you start to the right side, you're going to jump up to the top, start from the top down, right? That's how you write. So when you finish the last stroke, if it's going horizontal, going up, that's kind of, there is a sharp turn from bottom to the top. But here with a kind of slanting upward toward the right, so it's like naturally your track of your pen is going to smoothly that way. You're not wasting any sharp corners. So the left, it means jade, and together, well, this is the sound maker, so it means a type of shape of jade, which is in a disc form, but in the middle there's a hole. So jade can be stringed together. I guess that's a common shape of jade back then. So the shape of jade that looks like, imagine, picture donut, right? That is the shape we're talking about. And here in terms of looking, so people are smart back then, that looking around and they give you that shape, that means you're looking 360 degrees around, and just like looking in circle. And even if like when we see a circle, I do this for you, but when you look at, depends on how you look, but your head mostly can only turn this horizontal way, right? So that's your vision. And I guess you can look up and down as well to create a whole sphere of vision. So that's a kind of a 环顾. You're looking everywhere around. 四周, okay, 四 is our number 4. We talked about Chinese characters is very simple. So this is 1, 2, 3, just 3 horizontal lines. And when it comes to 4, it's too much for the eyes to distinguish. So it's a totally different character from departure from the logic of horizontal lines. So this is our number 4. It's basically a block with, some people say this came from the exhaling the air from your nose, kind of like that shape. But this is our number 4. 周. 周 has multiple meanings, and this is one of the ancient dynasties' last name. So, our dynasty mostly is named by the last name of the emperor. So the emperor back then, surname is 周, and it's written like this. And the original meaning, well, it involves with something with the mouth, with the speaking. And here, almost like a grid line. Right, a grid line in Chinese back then is field. Like you cut fields into blocks. So farmers each got their own grid, operate within their assigned field. So this is a farm field. So somebody, if it's speaking as if it's talking like in the farm field, it gives you a sense of it's considering everything everywhere. It's pretty dense. It also has this density, like you're in your thinking, in your speaking, you really cover every needed, required information to kind of convince people. So this is the kind of zhou. It came from speaking. And in Chinese, we do also emphasize not only the way, the sound to make the pronunciation, the projection of speaking, but also how you speak, how you make ideas across and convince people, things like that. We have a lot of words related to this mouth symbol. And this is the type of speaking that you're well thought and well covered. So that in turn got derived into further meaning, means kind of wholesome, right? In all directions, in all aspects you're covering in your speaking, and later on it means in space, spatially, also like you cover every field. And oftentimes in ancient Chinese we use four, because four is an easy distinguishing of directions, right? You have north, south, east, west. That's the same in both cultures. Like these are the basic, grid lines, coordinates we position ourselves. So we often say four. Zhou means vicinity. In this context, it means the places nearby you. So环顾四周 basically means you're looking around in all directions, not necessarily just four. Four is simply to say in all directions, and simply means look around. Here I'm using, this is the back of a mirror. It's highly decorated, ancient, probably copper mirror. So on the other side, it's smooth, it's reflective, it's just like a mirror, but it's not from our contemporary glass-based mirror. It's a metal-based mirror. And in the back is highly decorated pattern. Because mirror, the shape, overall silhouette of the mirror is in a circle. And in the middle, it intentionally draw this block thing. Okay, because this kind of reflect the ancient Chinese idea about how the world is shaped. We call the sky is circle, and the land or the ground is square. So that's how, I guess that's kind of corresponding to the flat earth theory in the West. So the land is a square, but you look at the sky, it's kind of a circle. Okay, so I want to use this to illustrate, okay, four, 四周, like four directions of your nearby surroundings, but vicinity. That's the sense of why we use four to mean all four directions, right? Cash into the currency of thinking by one word a day with Sophie. See you another day.